Hey guys, welcome back to Lighthaven Farms YouTube channel. This is DJ. In this video I bring to you another how-to on tandem soft bead rigging. So you've probably seen in other YouTubers videos where they take the lead rig and clinch knot it to the bend of the hook of the lead rig and create a tandem setup in that manner. The problem is that putting a clinch knot on the bend of your lead hook sets a scenario up where there's going to be interference when you're trying to have it move freely and hook into the fish's mouth. I have a better setup here that will create a tandem rig and will not have any interference or any knots on the bend of the hook. So what I've done is I've taken the fluorocarbon from Seagar, the STS fluorocarbon, in 8-pound, and I'm going to rig it through the first hook and tie a snell knot on it. Here I'm tying a snell knot onto the first hook, and you'll notice that the tag end that I'm looping around the shank of the hook is extremely long as compared to my previous video where it was on a shorter length. And the reason for that is that extended tag length there after I tie the knot on the shank of the hook is going to become trailer rig. So I'm going to pull that loop in and get that knot nice and tight, and I'm not going to cut the trailer. Okay, it's nice and taut. And in this video, you can see several offerings that I have displayed there from Steelhead Stalkers at elevatedtackle.com. These are the hyperblue soft beads that they offer, and just a few of the several different colors that they have in the soft beads. They have a really unique appearance to them. It's kind of an iridescent, frosted exterior. And it offers a different look than a lot of the other bead manufacturers. And I found success with them on the river, so it might just be one more thing to add to your bead box. So in this case, I'm using the large size clear T-stops from B&R Tackle. Yeah, you'll see I'm twisting the bead around, and I'm just making sure that that needle is going through on axis, as I discussed in my previous rigging video. I'm going to run the line through, and then when we start working on the trailer rigging setup, we run into an interesting dilemma. B&R offers T-stops in clear that are on the holder inverted, but only in the small size and only in clear. And inverted, I mean they're flipped 180. And the reason why they offer them is they give you the ability, and you can see where I'm saying, well, how do I get the rigging to line up correctly if I'm starting from the other end of the 8-pound line that I'm using? And I found a workaround for this. Created myself a pull-through loop. I'm going to put the normal, and in this case it's the red T-stops from B&R. I'm going to put it on my pull-through loop, and it creates a situation where it's inverted. See how it's upside down? And we need that because in this case, because we're running the trailer bead rig off of the lead, we're going in reverse. So we're going to go bead first, then T-stop, then the micro bead as a bumper, and then the bobber stop, the super extra small bobber stop. And so it's the exact opposite of the procedure that we used for the lead bead setup. So having that T-stop inverted makes it work. You can see I'm going to work through this really fast here. And if I could just take a few moments while I'm working through this to ask you a huge favor. I've noticed the success of my first video that I put up. In just 4 days, it's had a lot of viewers. If you could please take the time to subscribe to my videos, to like it, to subscribe to it, and hit the bell icon to get notifications. I can assure you, I can guarantee you that if you're interested in steelhead fishing, rigging, different techniques, if you're interested in micro farming and raising chickens and talking about poultry, if you're interested in DIY projects of gardening and repairing things and campers and whatnot, then that's what you'll get out of my channel. So if I can just ask you to subscribe and hit the bell icon if you want instant notifications when I post new videos, that would really help me out a lot. Over 94% of the people that watched my video that I posted just a few days ago are not subscribers. I want to say thank you to the many people that got hold of me privately and asked me a few questions. In fact, the questions they asked me are what I'm showing you in the tandem rig setup. They asked me about tandem rigging. They asked me about how I accomplish this without having to tie onto the bend of the hook. And I'm hoping that this video kind of spells it all out for you so that you guys can find success in the river and run tandem rigs. I would also ask that you check your local regulations, because in some states, tandem rigging, they have certain guidelines that you must follow as far as the distance between one hook to the other, if you can even run 2 hooks at the same time. So we're going to zoom in real close here, and I'm sorry for the mess of line there, but you can see that I have 1 length of line and 2 beads on there, 2 hooks on there, and no interference on the bends of the hook. Everything's tied onto 1 length of line. Also, in this case, because it's an extended rig, you pull out the old DIY pool noodle, wrap it around, and there's your storage. Guys get real creative with these pool noodles, and you can make them of any length that you want. You can run lines through them, paracord through them, and run loops and put carabiners on there so that you can have it dangling off your pack. You can get as creative as you like with it, but in this case I'm just showing you this is an easy way to store everything and get on the river and get some success with tandem rigs. Coming up, I'm going to show you some storage ideas in my next video on how to store all these bead rigs so that you can get on the river with dozens of bead setups and different color combinations and size soft beads. I hope you liked this video and I hope it helped you out. Please consider hitting the like button, hitting the subscribe button, and also hitting the bell icon if you want instant notifications on when I upload a new video. Thanks again, DJ at Lighthaven Farm. Take care, guys.